Hey guys, it's Hema, and today I'm going to teach you how to make cookies. They're good for last minute gifts, and in case you need to bring something to a food party or any kind of party, you can just bring those. Let's get started. Okay, so you're gonna put in the 1 1/2 cups of sugar and a half cup butter in a bowl together, and then you're gonna mix them together, and then after that's done you can just put the 2 eggs. I put the egg in before it was mixed really well because it helps the butter like melt a little bit faster.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas, make the Yuletide gay. From now on, march up.
And then stir in the 2 3/4 of all-purpose unbleached flour, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I use baking powder, but it's the same thing. 1/4 teaspoon salt, a teaspoon of vanilla.
Who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
After that's done, wrap it in plastic wrap and then put it in the refrigerator for like about an hour, and then you can take it out, and that's when you start making the shapes, because if you just begin to make the shapes, it won't come out the same. You kind of need to put it in the refrigerator.
Little Christmas now.
For the red velvet cheesecake cookie, I combine the cake mix and the 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and I accidentally put an egg before I was supposed to, but that doesn't really matter. It won't make a difference because you need 2 eggs.
No place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And then mix in 1/2 cup of canola oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract,
Corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow.
mix it until it's smooth, wrap the dough in plastic wrap, and then put it in the refrigerator. The dough's gonna be really oily, so the plastic wrap might get really oily after we take it out of the refrigerator.
Tight. All the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying.
And then for the cheesecake filling, you'll use 4 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it until it's like really smooth. I have little lumps on mine, but that don't really make a difference. They go away after they bake.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the
Using a teaspoon, scoop out the cheesecake filling and place on a plate. And then just keep doing that until they all come out. They should be like about 10. I had a little bit of more. Put it in the freezer for like at least 2 hours.
my dear.
1/4 cup sugar and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon.
Me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And then after that, bake it for 8 minutes. I bake it for 8 minutes and they come out perfectly fine with 350 degrees.
I don't want a Christmas I'll forget. Don't want it to be.
For the mini hot cocoa cookies, in a small saucepan, you're gonna melt 1/2 cup unsalted butter, 2 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips. When it becomes liquidy and smooth, turn it off and set it aside. In another bowl, mix in 1 1/2 cups of purpose flour, 1 little packet of hot cocoa mix, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then set it aside. In another bowl, mix 1 cup brown sugar, 3 large eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and then slowly add it to the dry ingredients, and then mix in the melted chocolate.
It's all sparkly in the dark, but who am I gonna hold? 'Cause all I ever want.
Put in the cookie dough in the refrigerator for about an hour, or if you want to, you can put it overnight. After that, take out the dough and preheat your oven for 350 degrees. Take out a little bit of the dough and then make a little ball of cookie dough and then flatten it in your hands. And then put maybe a teaspoon of cheesecake filling in the center, and then wrap the cookie around it and make sure there's no like open space where the cheese, the cream cheese filling is visible, because if it is visible while it's baking, it'll ooze out. Then gently roll it, put it on the baking sheet, and then only bake 3 cookies at a time. You can probably bake 4, but you should probably bake 3 just to be safe. Bake it for about 11 to 13 minutes, or until the cookies begin to crackle on the top. When you take it out, preheat your oven to 325. In the instructions I found, it said to use a teaspoon of dough, but I used like a really small ice cream scooper that I had. Just make it into a little ball and place it on the paper or on the baking sheet, and then bake it for 6 minutes or until the top begins to crack. And then when you pull it out of the oven, a mini marshmallow in the center, and then put it back into the oven for 4 more minutes, and just let it cool for 2 more minutes, and you're done. For the white chocolate drizzle, I used about 1½ cup of white chocolate chips melted. You can use as much. I had a lot of leftovers, so I recommend using maybe just 1 cup. In the microwave, I put like 45 seconds, and then that's it. And then just grab a spoon and drizzle it on top. I also kind of drizzled the white chocolate onto like every other cookie because it gave it more of like a decorative touch.
Darling, that's you. No one but you. I only want you. I only want you.
Well, I hope you guys found the video helpful, and I hope you can put it to good use, or whatever you guys want to put it to. But yeah, I hope you guys have happy holidays and a happy new year, and go have yourself a good time. Just don't get too crazy. So yeah, bye guys.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.